wonderful.
Definitely horrible. No, we wanted one more, so we had one more.
You got that little girl.
Yeah, one little. You know how it is having girls, man.
I know it's a lot of fun for a while, and then they become teenagers, and then it's not fun for just a little while, and then it's fun again.
Super
I
scary.
can't I can't imagine you when she starts dating.
No, I can't imagine me. How
No,
how did
I'll tell you how I did it. I knew because you already know at this point how nervous you are, and all you want is for them to be safe and to be happy. And I was always concerned about, like, I knew that if she ever went out on a date, I have two girls and a boy, but if she ever went out on a date, I wouldn't be able to sleep or relax until I knew she was home safely. So to ensure that, um, I don't know if she wants me to tell you this, but we never potty trained her. This always ensured an early arrival home because no matter how hot your daughter is, and no matter how, whoever picks her up,
gotta go to the
once
back?
she poops her pants in the car, you just crack the window and take her home. So my daughters were always home before 8, and we were, cleaning them up, putting them in bed, and that's it. And then they
So
turned 22.
so I noticed daughters, yeah, but I noticed Alex still does that.
Yes. Alex, my son is not, my two girls are married and happily married. And Jacqueline, who I do my podcast with, has 2 kids and gave me 2 grandchildren. Alex has, my son Alex has I think it's kind of a model rescue service.
Yeah,
He rescues abandoned models, and he nurses them back to health and then sets them free.
he's rescued me a couple times. I'm not even good looking.
Well,
Uh, so do you have like 5 minutes?
I have more than that. I was hoping that we'll get really close to the thing. I'll walk you and your audience backstage.
Let's
See
do it.
Sophia and Heidi and Simon. We're almost there. We're almost at Universal. I mean,
Fantastic.
not at Universal, Dolby Theater. Dolby Theater is the same theater where they do the Academy Awards.
You told me, but just a quick. I always like to bring somebody on, try to inspire my viewers, inspire whoever's watching. Um, you have an incredible, inspiring story, uh, and you can probably summarize it quickly on how you left Canada, you came to Hollywood, you lived in your car, you did the American dream. You came, you conquered, and I think you could really lift some people watching. Uh,
I have it's not my philosophy at all, but my philosophy has always been, even before I knew their brand, Nike, of just do it, and probably before I even met you, and smile more, because the two things that I've had continuously in my life, I don't know how much your viewers know about me personally, but I have mental health issues. I've always suffered from anxiety and depression and all that, but I always laughter and silliness has gotten me through those tough times, even when for me there's nothing that's too soon to joke about or to try to have fun with, because if I'm not laughing, I'm probably crying. And the thing about it is, and then just do it. As a kid growing up in, I was living in an apartment building in Toronto, Canada, and knew nobody in show business, and had no connections. To head 3,000 miles away where you don't know anybody, and to try and chase a dream of, making a living. If you look at my old YouTube videos, I used to put a rubber glove on my head. That was almost the entire act. And to think that I'm 65 now, to still be working on the #1 show on television over the summer is like a dream come true. And when you think back on it, I realize that you just gotta do it. It's so easy. The biggest issue that people have is thinking. I wish we all didn't have that capacity to think, because thought is not a good thing. There's always a million reasons not to do something. There's always something bad that happened to you in the past, and you go, I don't want to do that again. Or there's fear of the future. The only thing that's real is right now. And if something, we go through life and everybody thinks shoulda, coulda, woulda. My whole goal in life, I never want to say shoulda, coulda, woulda. I just do it. And I tell you that can I swear here?
family friendly swear.
Well, I effed up a whole lot and continue to. Like, things just fail all
Yep.
the time. Every day I have a failure, but those failures are successes because I just, I learned something. Like, don't do it that way. And next time I
Right.
try it, I'll do it another way. And
Sure.
I keep getting rejected. I can't tell you how many things I'm still turned down from. But the thing is, if it was up to me and you had to think about it, I could think of a million reasons not to do anything. It's always scarier not to do anything. And I always say, I never say no. I say yes. You just called me and said you want to go on the live. I will always say, if it's even an itty bitty possible, I'll always say yes. Some people might have said to you, you know what, I'm in the car right now, I'm heading to work, maybe it's not a good time, I'd rather be home. I always say yes, because no doesn't get you anything. In fact, if you think of nothing, the first two letters of nothing are NO. But if you
Love.
say yes, something's going to come out of it. Even the fact that you might learn that it's a mistake to do whatever you're doing, but that's life.
That's
But
lesson.
every good thing that has ever happened to me are things that I was afraid of, that things, if I thought about, would be scary, would be wrong. You're the king of that. When we talked and you said you were rolling all your coins, and you were working in your dad's factory and things like that. And he said, son, you know what? Just go make videos. It probably, in your community and around you, that doesn't make sense. There was no living to be made. That's not considered a future. And
Right.
either is what I do. But, we got one life and it goes by really fast. And the key is just do it. Just go for it. And to me, my my last word of this advice, people say to me all the time, because I'm in this business, they'll go, do you have any advice for young people on how to make it? Or they say it to people like you. The point is, making it notoriety, like being really famous, seems like it's cool, but that's really fading. Who know you will forget you tomorrow when you're not doing it. Money can be spent, but that passion about being excited and getting up and doing something that you want to do and you like to do, that's making it. So people say, when did you know you made it, Howie? I knew I made it April 19th, 1977, when on a dare, somebody dared me to get up at a comedy club in Toronto, Canada. And when I found stand-up comedy, I made it. And I don't care if I was a janitor that nobody knew. If once or twice a week I could get up in front of strangers and try to make them laugh, that is making it. And to prove my point, there's so many comics that are funnier than I ever was, who are better than I'll ever be, who you don't know because they just didn't do it.
Mm.
This was a little hard. They've been rejected. They don't want to do it. I have horrible shows still sometimes, but I just love doing it. And even when I do a big concert at a theater or a casino, if I'm staying in town overnight, I'll ask the driver, is there an open comedy club that I could just drop in on? And even if there's 4 people sitting there who've had too much to drink and are tired of comedy, I like showing up and just doing it. So you gotta just love what you do. You
You
gotta find that one thing.
you are you are an amazing example of not stopping. I see you're everywhere. You're on the biggest shows. You got your own podcast. You're live streaming with me right now in a car. You are that example. Sometimes I think there's more than one of you. Like you're just your
It
mind.
seems like a lot, but I'm not doing a lot. But if I'm awake, if I'm up and awake, you want to do something. You don't want to sit there. So whether you're, I'm sitting with my daughter doing my podcast. Howie Mandel Does Stuff, and it's with my daughter, Jacqueline Schultz. And we just dropped our new episode with Andrew Santino from
Hi.
Dave. Yeah.
Well,
But, it's just fun. It doesn't, nothing I'm doing feels like a job. And
I love,
that's the key in life. We talk about this is Wednesday, hump day. The connotation of today for most people is they lug themselves through life, and then they're halfway to the weekend where they don't have to do all the shit they don't want to do. And then they could just relax, but not do anything they're really looking forward to, just not doing the things they don't like. And I always say, like, focus on the passion. I swear to you, I would be just as happy today if I was a janitor that nobody knew, as long as I had an outlet where once, twice a week, I could try to write some comedy and I can get up on a local club and just try to make people smile. I love what I do. And even though you see me on AGT or Deal or No Deal or Bobby's World, whatever you know me from, my love and my passion and the thing that I'll never leave and go away from is stand-up comedy.
awesome. And I love that you've always you've always brought your family along. I think a lot of people lose. I think a lot of people are afraid to start careers, or they're afraid to have kids because they're focused on their career. And you and I both have had careers through having kids, like families, and building families while we work.
Well, the point is that goes back to what I said at the beginning. The point is, yes, yes. You're if you're not having a family because for the excuse of believing that you're using that to build a career and this then in the way. Number one, you're saying no to the family, so you're missing out on all those moments you could have if your family was around today. You're missing out on all those moments of support or distraction when things are going rough in other parts of your life. You always have your family right there. So, or if you're saying I'm having a family, I have a family, so I can't really chase a stream. On America's Got Talent, so many people say, I raised my kids and now they're out of the house and I could pursue this. You could always pursue that. These are the reasons we give ourselves for not doing it. And if you don't do it, nothing will happen. And from the time you're 8 years old, you probably know whether you have any interest in having somebody in your life and having children. Like, people know that. If that's what you want to do, the idea of putting it off for a reason is just a no. So anytime I see no's, I can't really go along with the no's.
It's the famous quote, "Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life."
That is exactly right. And the living means nothing. It really does. The people that were the most, uh, I don't know what a living is, but even if you have money, there's Sharon Osbourne, who is on AGT, used to say, you can't be the richest guy in the graveyard. We're all heading in the same direction, and we're all going to be just as rich and just as notorious, under our tombstones. So this is the ride that you gotta focus on, and you gotta enjoy it now. And I'm here to tell you, and I know you too. I've done well, and doing well, and so are you. But I don't think my joy it comes from the fact that people know me or the fact that I have money. The fact that I have money and stuff allows me, some luxuries and things that I want, and that's nice. But that's icing on the cake. It's not the cake. The cake is I love who I'm surrounded by, my family and my friends, and I love that I get these opportunities to do goofy things. I don't even think of what I'm doing. Like, I'm in a car right now on my way to work. Now, when I was a kid growing up, work meant, something that would make you sweat. I'm going to the Dolby Theater in the heart of Hollywood to watch tonight. On tonight's show is her, the guitar player, and I'm just sitting back and watching it, and they're paying me to go to a show that I know that I would probably pay and buy a ticket and go to.
That is, well, nobody can say you haven't earned it, man. It's so fun to watch you. You're ridiculously funny, man. How
Thank
far
you.
how far are you from the theater?
You know what? Are you on for a little bit? I think we're about 5 minutes away, 10 minutes
I'm
away. How
on.
far away?
I'm hanging.
Seven. I mean, I can call you back if you want. From backstage.
We can hang out. We can
Or you
keep.
can just stay if you have any more questions, or maybe I'll
Well,
answer.
I saw
Oh,
some.
people are drinking your G Fuel. I hear you're really selling your G Fuel there.
What? Oh yeah, my water. No, I do have a G Fuel here. Check it out.
No, I'm listening to. I'm reading the comments of
Yeah,
your.
I saw
You
somebody.
know,
What you're wearing? What shirt? What jacket? What is that? What do you got on?
Brain Dead. Do you know them? Brain
No,
Dead.
no, but that
That's
does.
Brain Dead is a really good line. Go check it out online. But I wear a lot of his stuff. They opened up their own shop here on Fairfax Avenue, and he's kind of cool, and he collaborates, and his name's Kyle, and he's out of Vegas, but it's Brain Dead.
Got it. All right. I seen somebody ask.
Yeah, so they answer. Oh, they're just kidding.
So, how's family? How's the podcast life? Because I have been told over and over and over that I need a podcast. Did I lose you? I think I lost him. He's driving, guys. He's literally on the road.
Pause here. Is it going in and out? Can you hear
Oh,
me?
there we go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the podcast is going great. I love it. When I was in lockdown,
He's a bad area. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. I mean, I don't know if half drops out or the whole stream drops out. Well, it was almost going to be a good story. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We could bring we could bring Alex in. You guys want to say hi to Alex? Alex, maybe you can jump in. Let's see if we can. Maybe. Okay. All right. Howie's back. Howie's back. We need to hear this. I tried to add his son. Let's see if Howie jumps back in. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Just chill, literally just hanging out, inspiring. Talking to Howie, and he was gonna take us into the theater live, but maybe the service just isn't gonna allow it. Yeah, I tried to add him again. Let's see if I can send another invite. Try again. Declined. Try again. Hit the wrong button, I bet. We're struggling, baby. Oh. Chloe's editing a vlog. Cool. Howie said try again. I know, and I just tried, and it said unable. Let's keep trying. We'll just keep trying. We'll just keep hanging and trying, and I'm not in a rush. I'm hanging out with you guys, honestly. I was in the mood for motivation, some inspiration. I literally text Howie probably 4 minutes before I went live. I'm not kidding. I said, yo, you want to go live with me on Instagram? He said, yes. When? I said, 1 minute, 30 minutes. He said, now. So we literally, no planning, just made that happen within a couple minutes. And like he said, he just says yes. Just says yes. Let's see if Alex. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I've had this issue before, or just basically deny. Hey.
Oh, there we go.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. You got half Mandel until he has service.
I mean, that's a good looking Mandel to me. How you doing?
There's a better looking Mandel here. There's my better looking Mandel.
I don't even remember the last time I seen him in person.
Sound was cutting. I clicked accept before, and then you were like, "Oh, I guess he's not accepting." I'm like, "It's just loading. It's not working." But yeah, no, I don't know. Oh, and now I see people writing. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in so long, or anything, and especially in person.
Dude, it's crazy how long it's been. It's crazy how LA, Los Angeles, is like such a part of my life, and now I'm in Ohio with my family. Like it feels like a whole nother life, you know.
I know I need to either go there or somehow you need to bring your family here. I know you're not really leaving your family much, and I wouldn't expect you to at all. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But with the new house looks amazing.
Yeah, man. Everything.
I never got to see the pond though. That's where I'm a little bit upset.
Well, it's still the other house is still mine too. So
perfect. Then I'll do that. I see my dad says he's here, and I want you guys to. I'm sure that more than just my place and my dog, your viewers would love to see backstage there, and he'll bring you guys around. So I'll let you go, but I wanted to come on and at least say hi just because it's been so long.
Dude, I miss you so much. We've got to make something happen.
100%. I miss you guys too, your whole family.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna try to get your dad in here, see if we can fix this little issue.
Yeah. I'll stay watching.
All right, see you, buddy.
See ya.
Howie, listen, Howie, you gotta accept my invite here. We got this. It's just sometimes it works, guys. Like I've tried to bring a lot of you in here. Sometimes it really just doesn't connect. So we're talking about cool technology here, but sometimes it's a little in and out. When it works, it's fantastic. When it doesn't, it's still okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Try. I'm trying, bud. I'm trying. Here we go. Go live with Howie. Go live with Howie. I'm gonna keep trying until we get it. It keeps saying, Howie. It keeps saying you declined. Are you? Is this payback for toilet paper in your house? What's happening? Let's do it manually here. Who remembers when me and Alex? Who remembers when me and Alex toilet papered Howie's house? What an epic video! I don't have many videos that I'm that proud of. That's just so fun to watch. It's so visual. I like visual videos. Things that have you don't even need words or English to understand that video. It's just fun to watch. My guess is his service is just in and out right now. You guys know he was literally in a car headed to the theater. So yeah, we're just winging it. Very, very incredible of him to jump on here with us, though. Busy is an understatement. If you follow Howie, the guy is incredible at doing what he loves and not stopping. Let's see. Well, we gave it our best try. Of course, I'll keep trying, but hello from New York City. Hello from India. From Poland. What cool technology. You can just jump on here on your phone and talk to people around the world. It's cool. So what I was about to talk to Howie about was he started a podcast during lockdown and probably wanting to just do more. And I have been surrounded by companies and management and people trying to get me on this podcast idea. And I just have not pulled the trigger on it. I'm not sure what I'd call it. I know the concept. I know what I would do for a podcast. But I just haven't done it. And I was just asking Howie the question about podcasts, where it dropped out. Okay, let's try again. So we're going to keep trying, hanging out. And
hey, I'm back. I think I lost communication because I was backstage I'm backstage at the Dolby now.
Let's see it. What do you got?
Okay, I don't know what to show you yet. Wait, I'm just walking in. This is this is backstage. Look at this.
And production. Yeah. I'm at
Atwood. Look, this is the
Wi-Fi's tough.
Backstage running it. That's the stage. That's the stage. Right there. Wow, they're running a rehearsal. Look at this. Here, look at this. Can you hear me?
Dude, so much behind the scenes to make it happen.
That's Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. What a legend.
That's Terry Crews right there. That's Terry Crews. There's contestants.
The quality.
He also works the stage for the Academy Awards and everything. I got to get it. They're telling me to move. But stand-in. Where's my stand-in? There's a Howie stand-in. That's me. Hi. That's Victory. She was on last night. Josh Blue, one of the funniest comics I've ever met in my life. Hi, how are you? Got to sit with Howie. Good to see you.
That is awesome, man.
Are you catching it? Wait, I
can see why you enjoy your work.
Alex and everybody are starting a podcast company ourselves, so you should do it with us.
Oh, well, I think I caught the tail end of that. Are you on the Wi-Fi there? We're getting the best we can. We're getting the best Howie backstage AGT we can. I think we just, no. I'm just reading comments. Everyone wants to see it. Oh, that was just getting good, man. That was like a cliffhanger right there. What a fun environment. Can you imagine showing up to work? That's where you work. In the stage, just there's celebrities around you. There's just fun people. You know what I like about those environments? All the people running them, the screens in the back, everybody running sound, everybody running lights, everybody that's there loves what they're doing. So everybody's in a good mood. Like everyone's having a great time. That's what makes those environments so intriguing, so fun.